that's the reaction just moments after the Chiefs punched their ticket to the Super Bowl.
This is the year, baby. Woo! Go Chiefs! Go Chiefs!
And that is just the truth for Chiefs Kingdom tonight as the team is heading to the Super Bowl for the first time in 50 years. Good evening, and thanks for joining us for Fox 43 from Arrowhead. I'm Molly Pat. Obviously, a huge day for Chiefs Kingdom as they are heading to Miami in 2 weeks for Super Bowl 54. An emotional day, a big day, and we have you covered on all things Chiefs. We've got team coverage from the fan experience to taking you inside the locker room, hearing from players moments after that big win. But first, let's check in with Sully Ingalls, who's going to take us through some of the biggest plays of the game. Sully, what did you think?
Hey, what a game, MP. I mean, Arrowhead was just absolutely rocking. Everyone excited after the one. How can you not be heading to the Super Bowl? Let's take a look at a couple of the highlights from a wild one. Arrowhead, a sea of red as it should be. Now, Chiefs were down 10 early in this one, but after last week, that's absolutely nothing. Tyreek Hill chips into that. This jet sweep finds the corner of the end zone, and it's a one-score game. The defense wasn't perfect to start the afternoon, but they laid hits like that all game. No doubt the more physical team for 60 minutes. And the defense got the stops when they needed to, allowing MV Patrick to make plays like this. This is magic you don't see every day, folks. Breaks 5 or 6 tackles on this run. Only a few players in the NFL can make a play like this, and he's one of them. Finds the end zone with that rush. Give the Chiefs the lead before halftime, 21-17. Second half was all Chiefs. They never lost that lead, and they put this baby to bed on this 60-yard touchdown reception from Sammy Watkins. I heard Miami is nice this time of year. Book your tickets, Chief Kingdom. Chiefs advance to their first Super Bowl since the 1969 season with a 35-24 win. Pete Francis is in the building for it all. Set the scene for us, my man.
That's right, Sully. The Kansas City Chiefs are heading to the Super Bowl for the first time in 50 years. And not only are they heading back, they did it in come-from-behind fashion. Much like last week, they trailed early, they come back. This is the 4th time this season the Chiefs have rallied from 10 points down to win the game. And now they're heading to Miami for the Super Bowl.
Listen, first of all, I'm so happy for the Hunt family and bringing that trophy back here. Wow. How great is that? I'm proud of our team for the effort that they showed today. Never die is kind of their thing. I mean, it's getting behind like this, tough on an old guy, but they did a nice job coming back.
Coach Reed, man, he's definitely a part of the motivation. You know, we're sick of hearing what the media says about him, how he can't get the big one done, and you know what? We knocked one off the list, got the Lamar Hunt trophy back here in Kansas City for the Hunt family, and you know what? We still got one more goal to knock off the list.
It's amazing. Obviously, being able to do it at home, being able to win the Lamar Hunt trophy here, and do it for the fans and everybody like that was awesome. We fell short last year, and we learned from it, and we built every single day, and now we have the chance to go to Miami and get the ultimate goal, which is Super Bowl.
I've seen these guys during training camp and the battles and the adversity we faced. My guys going down in the D-line, we had like a whole starting 4 that went down in the D-line, and just the adversity this team has faced along the way. Pat getting hurt, Frank getting hurt, me, myself. You know, we have faced a lot of adversity, and we overcame it.
It certainly meant the world to me and to my family and you know, to this family here in the locker room. But I think to see Clark hold that trophy up, I mean, I think that tugged at all of our hearts.
It's been a long time, 50 years, so savor it, Chiefs fans. You're heading to the Super Bowl. Reporting from Arrowhead Stadium, where the Kansas City Chiefs are the AFC champions, Pete Francis, live, Fox 43 Sports.
Hey, thanks, Pete. I'm sure it was an electric atmosphere out there afternoon. Now, a little bit later in sports, we'll talk about who the Chiefs are going to face in the Super Bowl. But before that, MP, you talked to some fans just minutes after the game. I'm going to take a wild guess. I bet they were pretty excited to see you out there. What did everyone have to say?
Yeah, I would say that would be an understatement because I saw high fives, I saw tears, I saw hugs, people running up to one another. They don't even know each other and they're celebrating together. I mean, everything, you name it, an emotion, it absolutely happened and I saw it. Of course, I heard hundreds of Super Bowl bound chants and Go Chiefs. This win means so much to so many fans who have supported the team in the good days and honestly in the bad days as well. So here's what some of the fans had to say as they were walking out of Arrowhead.
Going to the Super Bowl, we're going to win. I don't care who we playing. It don't really matter. KC Chiefs, baby, let's go!
How long have you been waiting for this?
20 years.
And he said he's been a fan for 50 years at that, so he's just been counting down the days. Before the Chiefs head to Miami, everyone's got to go on and get their best Chiefs gear, of course. You got to bring it all out, all the stops for the Super Bowl. And some fans are already at stores getting the AFC Championship gear, and that's where we find reporter Dan Garrett live at Academy Sports in Topeka. Dan, they've already been swamped. What can you tell us from there?
Molly, as soon as the game ended, fans rushed here to Academy to get their hands on some new championship gear like this hoodie that I'm sporting right now. Now, the line was around 2 hours for people to get all the way through to the checkout. Now, this is the moment Chiefs fans have waited for years, and now is the time to show out. Workers here started setting up during halftime of the game when it looked like the Chiefs were going to win. One couple I talked to said they waited just a little bit too long to head over.
I watched the trophy presentation first. We should have left earlier because that line in there was a madhouse. It was all the way backed up to the camping section.
Got my hat.
Now, Gary was able to get some gear, though, so it all ended up working out. Now, Academy will be open until 10 tonight, and they will open back up at 8 in the morning tomorrow. So if you didn't get a chance to get out tonight, you can still go tomorrow. In Topeka, Dan Garrett, Fox 43 News. Molly, back to you.
All right, yeah, Dan, I was reading on Facebook, some people were saying there were 200 people in line just minutes after the game. All around, just a great day for Chiefs fans, for the Chiefs. An emotional one, too, because a lot of people have been wanting this for so long, so many years. Fans and the team have been fighting for this forever. This parking lot is clear now. They're cleaning up, but it actually cleared out about an hour ago because people were still celebrating with one another and just having a great time. The Super Bowl is in 2 weeks, Super Bowl 54. You'll be able to watch that right here on Fox 43 KTMJ. So what you can expect from us, we'll cover Chiefs all throughout the next weeks. They'll take on the 49ers on February 2nd. Now that's 2 weeks away. Kickoff for the Super Bowl will be at 5:30 right here on KTMJ. So we're going to have you covered for the next couple of weeks, and hopefully it's a little warmer in Miami for everybody that's heading down there, and maybe we can just be a little jealous of them as we watch the team take on the 49ers. But Gabby, it is cold out here. Is it going to stay like this for the rest of the week?
Yeah, Molly, fortunately the cold air looks to stay with us at least for these next couple of days, and then we slowly start to warm up. Not anywhere near where Miami will be, but still progress here in northeast Kansas for January. A few clouds trying to filter in the area, but will remain mostly clear as we go on throughout the night. Looking over Emporia, mostly clear skies, even over West Topeka, and it's just overall a calm night besides the cold air and besides that Chiefs win. Not necessarily calm there, but 14 degrees here in the capital city. Winds coming out of the north at 9 miles an hour. Even that slight breeze is enough to make it feel a little bit colder out there. But air temperatures right now, 8 degrees in Hiawatha, 14 here in Topeka again, and 15 degrees in Manhattan. Those are our actual air temperatures. Slight breezes coming from the north, anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour in spots. And again, that's making it still feel a little bit colder out there. Feels like below zero, -2 in Hiawatha. Feels like 2 degrees here in Topeka as well. And it's only going to get colder as the night progresses. Wind chill values plummet into the single digits, if not even near or below zero, heading on into the morning. And then we really struggle to warm back up tomorrow afternoon as well. Just how long this colder air stays with us, I'll have a look at that forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Gabby. I can attest that it is cold out here. I've got about 3 shirts on, 3 pants, about 7 socks. I've got it all because it has been a cold day, but it wasn't just us seeing all the Chiefs spirit at Arrowhead. We saw a lot of people take over northeast Kansas, decked out in red and gold. We even checked out a few watch parties in the area. Our event photographer, Keith Arenick, went around to Bullfrogs, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Johnny's Tavern, and he took all of these great pictures of fans enjoying food and drinks while cheering on the Chiefs. You can check out all of those photos on fox43topeka.com. Our website will also be your homepage for everything Chiefs leading up to Super Bowl Sunday. So be sure to check in with unique stories about Chiefs Kingdom. And obviously today's Kansas City victory is the top story of the day, but we've got you covered on all of the happenings around Northeast Kansas in our top local headlines from everywhere, including that confirmed earthquake that rattled parts of Kansas. Our Hannah Brandt will be back after the break to explain how one woman described the moment she felt her home shaking. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching Fox 43 KTMJ.